So during this pandemic, we want you to know that we are still providing services for patients that have chronic underlying medical conditions.
Yeah, with Lieutenant Michael Dubois, proud member of San Carlos Apache Tribe, Chief of Logistics at Fort Yuma Health Center. In today's episode, I'm going to take you behind the scenes of our nursing department, introducing you to our public health nurses and how they provide you with the results after your COVID testing, in addition to continuing to provide community services for our chronically ill populations and our childhood population.
My name is Nancy West. I'm a public health nurse here at Fort Yuma Health Center. I'm going to be talking to you today about contact tracing here at Fort Yuma. Anytime you are being tested here at Fort Yuma for COVID-19, I am giving you a call whether you're positive or negative.
Good afternoon.
Or if you're a close contact of someone who tested positive for COVID-19. Some of the information I will be asking or getting includes if you have any symptoms.
Okay. And what kind of symptoms did you have?
If you've been in close
You had a
contact with
cough
somebody
and
who tested
fever.
positive for COVID-19. At that time, we also will discuss whether it will be necessary to do isolation and quarantine. And we'll talk about the days that it will be for yourself based on your scenario.
Because you tested positive, we're actually going to ask you to isolate for 10 days from start of your symptoms.
We will also discuss what it looks like to quarantine in your home and whether you will need additional resources while you're quarantined. At that time, I also will take the opportunity to see if you have any questions or concerns, because it can be overwhelming to get a whole lot of information about COVID-19.
If you have any questions that come up, please do give me a call back.
Part of contact tracing also includes that I will be personally getting information regarding your close contacts so that I can reach out to them and let them know what it is that they need to do as well.
I'm calling with your test results for COVID-19 testing. So test results today for COVID-19 are negative.
If you test negative, you will also be getting some guidance on what we would like you to do as far as quarantine, if it's necessary, or if you just need to take the basic precautions with social distancing, wearing your mask anytime you're in public, and then washing your hands often. We also prefer you not touching your face, your nose, your eyes, or your mouth, because that is a possible way of you getting exposed to COVID-19.
And can I ask, sir, what was the reason you got tested today?
When you call our call center and you have a child who is under the age of 10 that needs to get tested, at that time you would be referred to the pediatrician. The pediatrician will then decide whether testing is appropriate or not. And they also can answer any questions or concerns that you have at that time.
Can you verify your date of birth for me, please?
Another thing that we can help out with, and we get lots of calls on, is if you need a work excuse or copy of your results here at Fort Yuma, we are able to give that to you. And so you can just give us a call and we can set that up.
Okay. And tell me your name, please.
So during this pandemic, we want you to know that we are still providing services for patients that have chronic underlying medical conditions. So for example, here with public health nursing, we are still very much a proponent and promoting childhood immunizations, which have at this time taken a bit of a hit because people are hesitant to come into the facility. However, we have already put things in place here in our facility to promote social distancing and disinfecting to keep our patients safe. And so I know flu season is coming up, so we are definitely going to be reaching out at that time to get you all immunized. It's a great way to protect yourself, not only from the flu, but also because COVID has similar flu-like symptoms We want to make sure that you are protected as much as possible.
In today's episode, we introduced you to our public health nursing department and showed you how they are continuing to work behind the scenes to provide results for COVID testing, as well as implementation of community health programs for both childhood programs and our chronic health population. For questions, please call 760-572-4100.